It's time now for Tiger Talk with Stan Stevens and head baseball coach Tony Edwards here on 1340 and 95.7 KSMO.
Welcome to Tiger Talk. Stan Stevens, Coach Tony Edwards. Coach, one game in the books, another one to come against the Mountain View Liberty Eagles. I didn't think we'd ever play this game. It got rained out so many times and rescheduled. Coach, it's a miracle that this game's being played.
Yeah, we've been bouncing back and forth several times with this game, from schedule conflict to rainouts to a little bit of everything. But yeah, it's kind of nice to get this conference game in against a pretty good Mountain View team. They've kind of been up and down the season, kind of like us. They had some really close games and lost some really close games. So should be a good matchup. Like I said, it's anytime you play Mountain View Liberty. Seems like I know when we go to their place, it's always like a 2-1, 4-2 ball game. So kind of expect the same today. I think it'll be a well-pitched ball game, and hopefully we can establish some runs today.
I always think when I think about Mountain View Liberty right now, it always comes back to speed. They've always got a lot of speed on their teams anymore, whether it be basketball or football or baseball. You give these kids an opportunity to get on the bases, and they can create a lot of havoc, can't they?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Mountain View, they've got some speedsters. They got some good athletes that can, if they can find a way to get on base, a single could turn into a triple real quick. So that's something we as pitchers got to try and limits on a little bit today, is just kind of keeping the ball down, throwing strikes, maybe check the runner every now and then, just kind of keep them close and try to keep them off that scoring position there at second. So, yeah, it's something we got to make sure we address. We got to make sure that these guys are willing to do what it takes to get on base, and we've got to minimize the errors that we've been having in the past, and hopefully we can do that today.
Without the Salem tournament and playing back-to-back games in quite some time, or a game with a little bit of a separation in between, Coach, this is something that gets a little bit unusual. Early in the year, usually you have tournaments, and then the Salem tournament usually gives the chance for a team maybe to play 2 games in one day. Doesn't happen very often, and this one's going to be back-to-back very quickly. So the Tigers, as you mentioned earlier, when you're going to be strategizing with your pitchers, you really got to make sure that after game 1 now, you've got everything lined up for game 2, because if you don't, you got another game tomorrow, and things can really catapult into a negative direction very quickly, can't they?
Yes, they certainly can. Like I said, the goal today from our pitchers is to throw strikes. I mean, I'm basically what I'm going to tell them today is, make them hit it. If you have to let off a little bit and throw 80% of how hard you can throw, then do that. Just get it somewhere near the plate so they'll swing at it. The one thing that coaches always get frustrated with from a pitcher standpoint is, walks. Those are things that you can't defend a walk, because when you give a guy a free base, and like I said, Mountain View, with some of their speed they got, they can create havoc real quick. So, yeah, just simply throwing strikes. Try not to get your pitch count up too high. Try not to be too finesse and too fine. Just throw it over the plate and see what happens.
The results of today go to the SCA conference and see how you finish there. But when it comes to district play, Coach, you've already been seeded third. You already know that. You already know you're going to play St. James on Saturday afternoon. So when you get to that stage right now, you know that, okay, here's my SCA potential. Here's my district potential. That has to play a little bit in your thought process as you go through this week, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. In fact, I'm going to treat today, the Mountain View game today, pitchers we got thrown today, is kind of a tune-up for our starters that are probably going to start on Saturday, because anytime you play an SCA team, you always want that, just keep that competition going, no matter whether you're in the race or not. And this is just kind of a fine tool, especially we've been off for so long, for our pitchers to just kind of settle in and throw strikes and kind of get a groove in before Saturday. So hopefully we'll continue to see the good pitching that we've been doing well all year with, and hopefully we'll keep our pitch count down a little bit so we can carry it over. So hopefully we'll come up with a win today. Should be a good ball game.
Coach, when I look at the situation that we have had with so much rain last week, and I mean we had gullies and gullies of rain, how do you keep your pitchers sharp to where it's not game competition and they've got to get their throws in, they've got to be able to keep their arms going, but it has to be a little bit more difficult when you can't get outside and do anything because the amount of pitches that they throw is not off the mound, it's not in the same situation as you would be in games. It's got to make it difficult, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does. I spent, like you said, the last several days indoors last week, hitting in the tin gym up top of the hill there, and I just kind of did away with the pitch machine. I took a lot of our pitchers and a lot of our players and just let them sit behind the L screen short cage. We're talking 25 feet away, 20 feet away, and just let them work on just throwing mechanics and just work on them throwing strikes to each other. So that kind of helps us a little bit, I think. With our pitchers, allows them to, they're not throwing hard, they're not throwing bullpen sets, but they are throwing to batters, they are trying to throw to contact. So hopefully it works to our advantage today. We'll see.
Sounds good, Coach. Good luck today against the Mountain View Liberty Eagles. Good luck, Coach.
Thanks, sir. Appreciate it.
Stay tuned. Game 2 coming up next on KSMO.
That has been Tiger Talk with Salem head baseball coach Tony Edwards. And now, Salem Tiger Baseball on KSMO and KSMO Media.
Salem Memorial District Hospital believes that our community deserves the very best healthcare one could offer. We understand that all physicians need the highest quality images to thoroughly treat each situation. With you in mind, Salem Memorial District Hospital has brought these services home, and that includes our new state-of-the-art MRI. Don't waste your time and money driving long distances. Let us take care of you here at home. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Southtown Furniture. Southtown, where the bargains are. We've got everything from furniture to appliances. Quality floor covering. We won't be undersold, you'll see. To you, that is our guarantee. Southtown Furniture, where the bargains are.
It's time for Salem Tiger Sports on KSMO Media. Brought to you by Salem Memorial District Hospital, K&H Auto Supply, Farm Bureau Insurance Willie Strader Agent, The Bank of Salem, Napa Auto and Truck Parts, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, Town and Country Insurance, Tax Masters, Southwest Baptist University, Salem Campus, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Healthy Dent County, Southtown Furniture, State Farm Insurance Cameron Irway Agent, Magic Herbs, Big Iron Realty, Inman Insurance, Progressive Ozark Bank, Living the Dream Outdoor Properties Incorporated, That Special Touch Florist and Gifts, Wilson's Mortuary, Riverways Federal Credit Union, Angry Bear Arms. And now, it's for Salem Tiger Sports right here on KSMO Media.
Parker Holden at second base. And number 24, Dwight Honeycutt, and we're going to move the rest of the Liberty Eagles.
Good job, Nick.
Slow.
You're nice and slow. It's Cal, actually.
Cal? What did I say?
Say Kale.
Oh. Was there a Cal last game?
There's a Cale Smith playing the field.
I think we'll let it slide.
And welcome to Game 2. The Salem Tigers and the Mountain View Liberty Eagles. And tonight, the Salem Tigers coming off a 10-2 win. They will be the guest here, as this game was to be played at Mountain View. But unfortunately, due to the rain and situations at hand at that time, it just didn't work out that way. So the Mountain View Liberty Eagles take the field. Jaden Anderson will be on the hill. He'll be flowing to Cal Acklam. His catcher over at first base. I got a mistake here. Noah Jester. At second base, I have Parker Holden. Eli Moore will be, I'm sorry, we only get that far. Gavin Reese will be at third and Dylan Cooper at short. Eli Moore will be in center field with Wyatt Honeycutt, I should say, in left field. And Cale Smith, he'll be out in right field. I think that might be Cole, but it looks kind of like a Cale than a. But I think it's Cole, so we're going to go with Cole Smith. This makes more sense. About ready to get this one underway as the Salem Tigers will send up Corbin Barrett to lead things off. He'll be followed by Trayton Richter, Garrett Connell, Caden DuBois, then Jimmy Barton, Colin Haven, Hayden Sanders, Wyatt Martin, and then Caden Moody will be in the lineup today. He'll be in center field with Barrett on the mound. So we're ready to get this one underway. Hope you didn't go away too far. We're right back at it again. As Barrett steps in, the first pitch by Anderson, outside, ball one. Double header. Always fun. Let's play two. Pitch comes in, it's low. 2-0. Mountain View in their gray uniforms. They have the red and blue stripes on the hip all the way down to the knee, the red and blue belt, and the red lettering with the striping on the top part of the uniforms as well, down the chest. Numbers are also in blue and red outline on that gray uniform. They don't stand out as well as they used to with their red, white, and blue uniforms. 2-2 to count to Corbin Barrett, and the pitch coming home from Anderson. A swing and a chopper toward first base, taken easily there by Jester. He steps on the first base bag, and down is Barrett. One down with Trayton Richter coming up. Easy for you to say. Trayton is another left-handed batter for the Salem Tigers. Had a base hit in the last game, walked a couple of times, scored 2 runs. 1 for 2. Standing in, facing Jaden Anderson. The pitch comes in high with a fastball. They're straight away for Richter. Maybe play him just a smidge to pull. They give him a little bit of left center. They really play him down the line in right field. I've not seen him ever pull that ball that much to where he'd go that way, as Anderson misses high and away 2-0. One down here, top of the first inning. Salem Tigers on their home field, the visitors in this game, as this game was to be played at Mountain View. That fastball's high, 3-0. Richter waits. The pitch comes in. That's right down the middle for a strike. Salem and Mountain View Liberty, SCA play. Anderson ready, brings it home. Fastball and a chopper foul down the left side, right on the hands of Trayton Richter. Garrett Connell on deck. Mountain View straight away for this left-handed hitter on the infield. Again, they're really spread out in the outfield. Down the line and right and left center wide open. The pitch comes in down and low. Ball 4 and a walk for the Tigers' second place hitter, and Garrett Connell will stand in. Anderson, a big right-hander. Caught by Cal Ackland. More of the Acklands that just keep popping up there at Mountain View. Very athletic team, the Mountain View Liberty Eagles. The pitch comes in and Connell fouls it off to the right side with an outside fastball. Salem in their home whites. They've changed their jerseys. They have the white caps on the shoulders and the white tops with their Carolina blue chest part and on the back. Pitch comes home and a high pop fly right side. That's going to drift out of play. Perfect 9-iron if you're shooting for that fence. I mean, right at the base of that fence. 0-2 to count to Connell. Runner first base, that's Trayton Richter. From the stretch, here comes the pitch. From Anderson, high fastball. 1-2 as Caden DuBois is on deck. Connell steps in, right-handed batter facing Jaden Anderson. And the 1-2 comes home. Fastball high again. 2-2. That's the widest I think I've seen an outfield in a long time. Way over and right, way over and left. Center field almost dead center. The pitch, swing and a foul off the top of the helmet of the catcher. Garrett just got a piece of it. Richter back to the bag. Flexing a little bit. He's ready. Connell ready. So is Anderson. And the 2-2. Low and away. Runner going. Throw to second. Not in time. And Richter almost came off the bag. He didn't slide. Said he was stretching over there first base like he didn't want to do anything. And now he might be hurt trying to stay on that bag. And he says he's okay, but he's got his head down. I said, when you're over at first base, kind of doing some flexing and stuff, then you go in a second, you won't slide, kind of telling somebody you're not doing well. But it's a 3-2 count to pitch. Connell fouls it down the right side, behind on that fastball, out toward the street area, and it bounces across the road. Looking for baseballs. Nobody has one. Now they finally find one. And then now they find two. Connell gets back in. 3-2 to count. Anderson against Connell. Richter at second base. The 3-2 pitch coming. Low, ball 4. Nice stop there by Ackland to keep Richter at second base. So Connell down to first. Richter at second with the stolen base, and he'll stand in. So Du Bois from the right side facing Jaden Anderson. Richter at second to pitch. That's a high fastball, 1-0. Tigers trying to get out on top here early against the Eagles. Ackland a sign. Anderson's ready. The stretch, the pitch, curve way high. Gets away and goes all the way back to the screen. And the Tigers do move up a base on the wild pitch. That pitch got sailed right out of the hand of Anderson over the head of Ackland. Back to the screen. He got a glove on it, which slowed it down, which really allowed the base runners to move up that bag. So Du Bois now, runners at second and third, only one out. And it's short and third. The pitch, that's a little bit high. It's 3-0. First base is even with the bag. Second base is back near normal position. That's Parker Holden. But Cooper in at short, and the fastball or curveball's outside, and the bases are loaded on 3 straight walks. And Jimmy Barton will stand in. Barrett grounded out to first. A walk to Richter. Stolen base. Connell with a walk. Wild pitch sent him to second and third. Du Bois now with a walk. Here's Barton. Only one out, and a pitch from Anderson coming home. Low gets all the way back to the screen. Here comes the runner. He's going to score. And the ball then hits the runner. Here comes Connell, and he's going to score. The ball was thrown, and it ran right into Trevathan Richter. And the ball went back to the screen. And on one wild pitch, the Tigers take a 2-0 lead. That ball eluded Ackland, went back to the screen and hugged on the screen. He threw it towards Anderson, and as he did, he threw it right into the path of Richter. It hit Richter right in the chest and went back to the screen again, which makes it an error on Ackland to actually allow that second run to score. Two 2-0 Salem. Man at third base. The pitch to Barton coming home. In the dirt again. Goes all the way through the legs of Ackland back to the screen. Well, Anderson way overthrowing his pitches right now. They're all in the dirt. And looks like they're almost hitting the plate and just hugging the ground. Du Bois did not get a jump on that. He's still at third base. It's 2-0. Low and outside, 3-0 to Barton. And Anderson has not found his groove yet. Infield in again at first, short, and third. And not so much at second. A slow curve falls in for a strike. 3-1 to Jimmy Barton with Colin Haven on deck. 2-0 Salem. They have not got a hit. They've gotten 3 walks in this inning to pitch. Fastball up and in. And another walk. This one to Jimmy Barton. That's walk number 4. With Colin Haven standing in. So Richter with a walk. Stolen base. Scored on a wild pitch. Garrett Connell walked, went to second on a wild pitch, and ends up coming around to score on a wild pitch, an error by the catcher, Cal Ackland. The pitch, runner going, fouled back, and Haven got a good rip at that one. We're in the top of the first, 2-0 Salem, still just 1 out. Great afternoon and evening for baseball. A little bit breezy, but not terrible. Winds have died down significantly from earlier in the day. The 0-1 pitch to Colin Haven from Anderson. Runners at first and third. The pitch comes home low. 1-1. Du Bois at third base. Barton at first. Haven back in that right-handed batter's box, waits. Jade Anderson to stretch the pitch. There's a line drive in the right center. That's a base hit. A run's going to score. Barton over to third base. It's 3-0 Salem Tigers. Haven with a nice piece of hitting into right field. The first base hit for the Tigers. Du Bois comes in to score. And Barton made his way all the way to third. So there's only been 2 official at-bats in this game, and the Tigers lead it 3-0. An RBI single by Colin Haven. Runners at first and third, 1 down as Hayden Sanders will come to the plate. So Jaden Anderson, unable to find the strike zone, walks the first 4, throws 2 wild pitches, and has an error by their catcher thrown in. And it's 3-0. Salem on top in the top of the first inning. Mountain View is the home team here at the high school baseball field. Just a stone's throw, if you're a good arm, from the football field. You better be a good arm, huh? Pretty good hefty throw. Sanders stands in. Anderson checks. Ready, brings it. Trying to bunt, missed it. It's a strike. Down to second base goes Colin Haven with the stolen base. Sanders' bunt attempt did not make connections. The pitch comes home and a swing and a miss. Quickly 0-2 to Hayden Sanders. Wyatt Martin stands on deck. 3 runs in. Runners at second and third. Barton and Haven waiting. Sanders waits from the stretch. Anderson brings it. Foul off towards the screen of Mountain View. Right in front of their dugout. 0-2 to count. 3 runs in here in the top of the first inning. Runners still in position to come home. Hayden Sanders with 1 out. 0-2 count. Jade Anderson looks, brings it, a dropper toward first base. Run's gonna score as Sanders is out 3 unassisted with an RBI. Barton comes home. Haven to third base. It's 4-0. And Wyatt Martin will stand in. Tigers getting 4 walks, have 1 hit, and 4 runs. All those walks have come back to haunt Anderson. The pitch comes home to Wyatt Martin, and that ball slashed off to the left side. Almost picking off Caden Moody. Martin playing first base. Swings and misses. Foul tip held on to by Ackland. Quickly 0-2. Haven at third. 4 runs in for Salem. Straight away give. Martin left center. The pitch and just inside. Mountain View start coming off the field just a smidge early. Didn't miss by much. Pitch to Martin. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. First strikeout for Anderson, but the Salem Tigers score 4 runs on 1 hit, 1 error, 1 left. We have now played a half an inning. It's the Salem Tigers 4 and Mountain View coming to bat. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
With tax season fast approaching, you might have some questions that you need answered. If so, give the Tax Masters a call. They have over 40 years of experience and can handle all types of accounting services plus certified e-filing. Don't ever let yourself be a slave to the IRS. Come and see Jackie or Beth at Tax Masters, located at 107 West 4th Street here in Salem, or call 729-3001.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
Inning, Corbin Barrett will stand on the hill, taking on the Mountain View Liberty Eagles. Dylan Cooper will lead things off. He'll be followed by Gavin Reese, then Noah Jester, their first baseman. Jaden Anderson, the pitcher, will be batting in the 4th slot. Hayden Foster, their DH, will bat 5th. Cal Ackland doing the catching, bats 6th. Eli Moore in center field will bat at 7th. Parker Holden, their second baseman, bats 8th. And Wyatt Honeycutt, their left fielder, will bat in the number 9 slot. Barrett comes on. The lefty has pitched pretty well this year. He's had a couple of outings where his control kind of abandoned him, but he has come in and relieved in many games and has saved some for the Tigers. Barrett had a real good game against the Kabul Bulldogs. Just things didn't work out in that first inning, but after that he settled down. The Tigers came back and won that one. And also, when we take a look through, Barrett started the game that the Tigers won over St. Clair 5-1. He gave up just 1 run in that, 4 hits in 5 innings. So he has pitched pretty well for the Salem Tigers. Just as I mentioned, every now and then he has a little hiccup here and there, but against Willow Springs, Salem won that one 20-10, and Barrett gave up 3 runs. Only 2 of them were earned, though, here in this year. So given Barrett's disposition of pitching, he's done a good job for the most part. And looks to do it again. He started that game at Ellington, by the way, and did a really good job. And then Crocker came in and wrapped it up. So good job. So let's see what Corbin can do today. First pitch comes in, a ground ball up the middle. Softly hit. Richter has it, throw to first base. High, and came down on the bag. He's out. Well, that was close. I would hate to have video replay on that one. That would be very close, as Martin had to leave his feet. And Cooper out 4-3 on, as the umpire said, he came down on the bag right as the runner Cooper got there. Reese stands in. Pitch from Barrett. Coming into him. Fastball for strike. No. On the outside, just missed the corner. Good pitch, kept tailing away. Didn't know if it'd catch that black. Missed by just a smidge. Reese, the third baseman, open stance, waits. Pitch coming in from Barrett. There's a foul straight back, 1-1. Pitch up to the right-handed batter. Corbin, not a very big guy, but he gives you about every ounce of effort somebody can give. He's on the hill today with the Salem Tigers facing Mountain View Liberty. The 1-1 count, the pitch from Reese. Coming home, here it is. It's a little bit low in the dirt. 2-1. Salem and Ava tomorrow, 4:30, right here at the Salem High School Baseball Field Complex. And the regular season comes to an end Wednesday at Cuba for the Tigers. Playoffs begin on Saturday afternoon at Owensville. As Barrett brings it home way outside. It will be St. Clair and Cuba at 2 o'clock on Saturday afternoon at Owensville, followed by the Salem Tigers St. James game at about 4-ish. all from the Owensville baseball field. That'll be Saturday afternoon. Pitch from Barrett coming home. It's in the dirt. Ball 4 and a walk to Reese. Noah Jester playing first base will stand in. Jester wearing number 16.
Number 16, Noah Jester.
Barrett. Crafty lefty might be the better term for that. Kind of like a John Lester type of pitcher. Crafty lefty. We'll see what he can do here against Jester. Pitch comes in. That's high with a fastball. On first, Gavin Reese. Tigers looking for 2 up the middle. Haven cheating in a little bit in right field. Runner at first, that's Reese. Not a big lead. Going, swinging a high pop fly short left center field. Moody is back to make the catch. No tag. Runner retreats to first base. Ball carried a little better. I think that wind has died down a tad bit. Ball from Jester flew out there pretty well, but easily handled by Moody. And Jaden Anderson will stand in. Anderson, right-handed batter. Starting pitcher today for Mountain View. Deep in that batter's box. He waits. Runner does not go. Pitch fouled off to the right side by Anderson. Where's number 7? Hayden Foster, their DH, is on deck. Anderson, right-handed batter. As I mentioned, deep in that box, waits. Runner at first, that's Reese. Pitch comes home low and outside. 1-1. Reese talking over there with Wyatt Martin. Short lead, now a little bit bigger. Barrett fakes the throw over. Stepping off the rubber. From the stretch, runner goes. The pitch, a strike, though, to second base, and not in time. Looked like the ball kind of slipped out of Hayden Sanders' hands. Barrett was going to catch it coming back. But a stolen base by Reese. That ball was right on the money by Sanders, but it took about 4 hops to get there, and then allowed Reese to steal the bag. 1-2 to count. Jaden Anderson at the plate, waits. Barrett looks, checks, sees Reese at second base, and brings it home to the plate in the dirt. Nice scoop out there by Sanders as Hayden got down, smothered that ball. 2-2, 2 down, first inning. Salem 4 and Mountain View nothing. Salem 4 runs on a hit. Barrett looks, checks, brings it to Anderson. Swinging a ground ball to right side. Richter gets to it, throw to first base in time. Good range by Richter to get there, playing up the middle. 4-3 on the putout. Got Anderson by about a step. No runs, no hits, no errors, a walk, 1 left. We've played 1. Salem Tigers 4, Mountain View nothing. Back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and would welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
When I meet a new loan customer, I try to drop everything that I was working on prior to them coming in my office and focus directly on what their needs are at the time, whether it be a new car, their first house. I focus directly on what they are telling me and what they are needing. And it doesn't matter if it's a small $1,000 loan or a $200,000 house. I try to treat every client the same.
Welcome back. Salem High School Baseball Field Complex. 4-0 Salem Tigers. Jaden Anderson back to the hill. Tigers will send up Caden Moody, Corbin Barrett, Trevathan Richter. Inning number 2, Mr. Nick Frillman. Glad to have you aboard. Nick, our PA guy, he's signed to a 20-year contract. Maybe not 20 years, maybe 20 days. Cade Moody will stand in. He's facing Jaden Anderson to pitch, and Caden bunts the ball right back to Jaden. He has it, underhands it, and barely gets Moody. Wow. Caden almost beat that one out as Anderson had it, flipped it, bounced it. Good play made by the first baseman, Noah Jester, to save his bacon. Trying to bunted into an out, and now Barrett stands in. If Caden had bunted that ball down the third base line, he'd be whistling Dixie and walking to first. The pitch comes in, a foul off to the right side. One's going to really blow that one foul out toward the batting cages. Barrett 0-1. We are in the top of the second inning. 4-0 Salem Tigers. All but one of those runs coming in on a wild pitch. One on a single. Pitch in the dirt to Barrett. Hayden Sanders got a ground out, drove in a run as well. But two of those runs come home on a wild pitch and an error. 1-1 comes in. A fastball inside. Missed the corner. 2-1 on this cloudless day. A little bit of haze here and there, but otherwise not a bad evening whatsoever. Pitch from Anderson coming home. That's inside. Just missed the corner. It's 3-1. Anderson's had some control troubles here early on. 4 walks in that first inning. Sign from Ackland, the pitch from Anderson. Here it is. That's a strike. 3-2. Richter on deck. One down, second inning, top of the second with Salem at the plate. Anderson the check. The pitch here comes. Outside, ball 4. Another walk for the right-hander for Mountain View. His 5th of the game.
Number 29, Trevathan Richter.
Trevathan Richter will stand in. He started the walk merry-go-round back in the first. He was the first one to draw that walk, stole a bag. Kind of gimped around a little bit, but he ended up racing home on a wild pitch from third. Pitch comes in and a foul straight back, right off the support, right next to the GoPro. Hit that metal hard and came back. Oh, 1 to count. Big hole on the right side. A lot of room in left center. Runner going. The pitch is high. Throw to second base. And in safely is Barrett with a stolen base. Nice throw by Ackland. But Barrett beat it on a good jump off Anderson. So 1-1. Runner at second base. The pitch, a foul off the pole and back into play. Oh. Hit the light standard, came back into play, and Gavin Reese actually caught that ball in the air, so that would not be good. 1-2 to count. Big hole on the left side. We're trying to hold the runner in, and that's where Richter tried to shoot that ball, but he shot it foul toward Coach Edwards at third base. Barrett at first base. 4-0. Salem with the lead, but they'd like to add to it. 1 out here in the second inning. Salem is the visiting team here today. The pitch, low and outside, 2-2. Garrett Connell on deck, only 1 out. Big gap in left center. As the pitch comes home, and there's a little pop fly in the left center. That's going to fall. Barrett got a late jump, and they're going to send him anyway, and they'll make it 5-0. What a nice piece of hitting by Trevathan Richter. Just stuck the bat out, lined it in the left center for an RBI single. It's 5-0 Salem.
Number 15, Garrett Connell.
So Connell will stand in. Boy, that was nice. That was pretty. Barrett got a late jump with the ball in the air, but came around to score easily. And the fastball by Anderson to Connell hits the outside corner for a strike. That's a nice piece of hitting by Tre'Than Richter. Pitch comes home and Connell grounds it foul, trying to pull that ball down the line. Got out in front on that off-speed pitch and pulled it foul. Quickly 0-2 to Garrett. Caden DuBois on deck. Richter the short lead at first. The pitch. Pop foul backing out of play as Connell reached for that one a little bit. Big on the right side with her holding Richter. Looks like Garrett might have been trying to poke that ball that way. Jaden Anderson from the stretch. Brings it home. Curveball, a little pop fly in the left center field. Hanging up there for the center fielder. It comes in and makes the catch. Eli Moore had no problem with it. Connell got jammed with that. And DuBois will stand in with 2 out and a runner at first base. 5-0 Salem, top of the second inning. This is another SCA game. Salem 3-2 in the SCA. They'll play Ava tomorrow in their final SCA contest. Anderson checks, runner not going, a fastball high. So Anderson has walked 5 in this game, and all 5 that he has walked have come home to score. The pitch, foul back. The boys had a good pitch to hit, fouled it off. Ball kind of sat there, just a hanger. And Caden couldn't hit it straight. Got a piece of it. 1-1 comes home, low and away. Anderson working quickly, looks into Cal Ackland. Brings it. That's a strike on the outside corner. It's a good pitch by Anderson right there. DuBois could do nothing with it. 2-2 to count. Richter at first base, a run in, and the pitch. Check swing, no swing, and 3-2 on the pitch, missing the outside corner. Jade Anderson, the stretch. The pitch. Line drive foul down the left field line. Ball inside, DuBois turned on it, but fouled it down the line. Still 3-2, 2 down. Richter running on that pitch. Got decent speed. And running again. That pitch down and in, ball 4. DuBois walks for the second time. Richter at second. And Jimmy Barton, who walked his first time, stands in. Barton was at the plate when Anderson threw a wild pitch that allowed Richter to score. And as Ackland threw it back towards Anderson, it struck Richter and allowed another run to score. A pitch low and in to Jimmy Barton, ball 1. So a wild pitch and an error gave the Salem Tigers a 2-0 lead, and they've been running ever since. The pitch comes home. That's a strike right down the middle. Richter at second. DuBois at first. 2 down. Second inning. 5-0 Salem. Trying to keep Richter close. That pitch in the dirt. Knocked down nicely by Ackland, keeping Richter right there at second base. At shortstop, Cooper trying to stay behind the Tiger runner, leaving a big space open on that left side. The 2-1 to Jimmy Barton. Here it comes. There's a chop foul towards third base. Coach Edwards fields that one cleanly and throws it back. Anderson's throwing a lot of pitches in these first 2 innings. 2 more walks here, 6 on the day, and the pitch to Jimmy Barton in a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Barton chased that pitch down right around the knees, but couldn't elevate it or couldn't do anything with it. Second strikeout of the day for Anderson, but the Tigers do score 1 run. They do so on 1 hit. No errors. 2 left. We've now played an inning and a half. We go to the bottom of the second inning. 5-0 Salem. Back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask Inman Insurance in Rolla and Salem if auto owners make sense for you.
Corbin Barrett back to the mound. We have played an inning and a half. 5-0 Salem Tigers. 4 runs in the first, 1 in the second. Earlier today, the Tigers won 10-2 over Thayer, getting 2 runs in the bottom of the first. Thayer tied it in the second, 2-2, but it was all Tigers after that, with 1 in the third, 3 in the fourth, 4 in the fifth, and 1 at 10-2. Salem only had 4 hits in that game. They've got in this game just 2, and they've got 5 runs. They've been given 6 walks in this game. They were given 12 walks in the game with Thayer. So standing in will be Hayden Foster, their DH. Hayden, big right-handed batter. He waits as Corbin Barrett is ready to pitch. And here comes the first one. There's a one-hopper to Martin, knocks it down, picks it up, and steps on the bag. Inside-out swing by Foster, and Martin knocked it down. It went in foul territory. He captured it, had time, got back to the bag, unassisted play, and Cal Acklin will stand in. So I was mentioning Du Bois and Barton now playing in the Sun field, especially down that left field line and down the third base line, and Connell's got his cap way down. So Sun having a little bit of effect on that left side of the infield. There's a fly ball to right. There's Haven down the line, and he makes the catch. 2 pitches, 2 down. Eli Moore will stand in. Well, that's what you call speedy baseball. Moore, center fielder, batting here with 2 down in the second inning. Corbin Barrett on the mound. Tigers straight away for this hitter, right-handed batter as he stands in. Pitch, that's right down the middle. I don't think he'd have swung at that. I think the coach would have come out and pummeled him. No, I'm kidding. But you don't want to ever have a 3-pitch inning. That's just not cool. Pitch to Moore coming home. That pitch is just off the plate, 1-1. I remember being a part of a 3-pitch inning, and coach was not happy. 5-0 Salem. The 1-1 coming home to Moore. Swing and a miss on 1 down and in. 1-2 to count. Parker Holden on deck. Getting back in is Moore. Right-handed batter. Tall young man. Taking his time getting back in and getting ready. Crowds that plate right on top of it. Choking up a little bit. Does not have a very big bat. And the 1-2 coming home to him is in the dirt. 2-2. Louisville Slugger. Not the same as it was when I played. All wooden bats. 2-2 pitch to Moore. Here comes. Inside. Drove him off the plate. 3-2. Corbin had him down 1-2, now 3-2. Moore gets back in. Takes a lot of time out of the batter's box. Now back crowding that plate. And the pitch from Corbin Barrett. Here it comes. A swing and a grounder to Du Bois. He has it. The throw across low, but Martin scoops it up for the out. 5-3 on the put out, and down in order goes Mountain View 1, 2, 3. We played 2 innings. The Salem Tigers 5, Mountain View nothing. We'll come back in 1 minute with the third inning. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Radio and KSMO Stream.
Duncan Family Chiropractic provides chiropractic care to everyone from newborn to elderly. Dr. Duncan treats wellness, sports injuries, chronic ear infections, pregnancy, and more. Ask Dr. Duncan about your full line of supplements, including Juice Plus and standard processed supplements, as well as pain relief, BioFreeze products.
If you have the audacity to believe a financial advisor should talk with you, not at you.
If you believe access to your financial advisor should be a right, not a privilege.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and Think Time make a difference.
Join us.
Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
Call Joe Brand in Salem at 729-3831. Short. Now Reese is at pitch. Oh, we got some lineup changes here for Mountain View. So that's it looks like Anderson's night is done after 2 innings. Gave up 2 hits, 5 runs. All 5 earned. Well, 4 earned, I'll say. 6 walks and 2 strikeouts. He's going to be replaced by Gavin Reese. Reese will take over. Reese is playing third base. So Jester will move from first to third, and Jaden Anderson will move to first here in the top of the third inning. So Noah Jester now playing third. Anderson went from pitch to first base. And Reese went from third base to pitch. 5-0 Salem, and Colin Haven will face the new pitcher here in the third inning. Salem with a 5 spot on their board. 4 in the first, 1 in the second. Haven singled his first time up. And the pitch coming home. A fastball all the way back to the GoPro. One 1-0 to count. Our camera right there, and a ground ball towards short. Taken there by Cooper. He has to throw quickly, and he gets him just by a half step. 6-3 on the putout. Cooper sat back a little bit. Haven can run. And he got it over there about a half step in time for the first out, and Hayden Sanders will stand in. Sanders grounded out to first his first time up, but drove in a run. Pitch coming in from Reese, and it misses to Sanders. Sanders right-handed batter. Hayden not having the best offensive year. Well, he's done a good job behind the plate. I think he's going to grow into that spot. That fastball's on the outside corner. Hayden hitting under 120 on the season. 1-1 to count. Here, 1 down in the third inning. The pitch comes home. A line drive right at the first baseman. That's the kind of luck Hayden's been hitting into. And there's quickly 2 down. Wyatt Martin will stand in. Hayden can do the job with the pitching staff. That's more important. Pitch to Wyatt. Chops this one down the first base line, but it's foul. Ball tailing in on him. He just got the very bottom of the bat on it, popped up straight in the air, but fouled him down the first base line, but it went foul. We're in the third inning, 5-0 Salem Tigers. Martin, who struck out his first time back in. That was against Jaden Anderson. He's been replaced by Gavin Reese. Pitch coming to Martin. Here it is. Right down the middle with a fastball, and Martin taking all the way, 0-2. In the third inning for Mountain View, Parker Holden, Wyatt Honeycutt in the top of the order, Dylan Cooper. Martin gets back in. 0-2 the count. The stretch, Fry Reese. Here's the pitch. Way high and right on the GoPro again. For those watching on the stream, that ball probably looked like it was going to hit you right in the eye. And it did. 1-2 comes home, and a high pop up on the left side, right by the Tiger dugout, and making the catch. Over there at third base is Noah Jester to retire the side. Pop out, line out, ground out, and the Tigers go down in order 1-2-3 in the top of the third inning. We played 2.5. We go to the bottom of the third, 5-0 Salem. Back in a minute. Tiger baseball on KSMO Media.
Relationships. It's not just being on a first-name basis. It's a partnership built on trust. This is Scott Ball, president of the Bank of Salem. Since 1883, the Bank of Salem has been serving our local community with the kind of personal service and professionalism that builds relationships. We've earned the trust of our customers with over a century of strength and stability, never once changing our name or compromising customer service. Stop by one of our 2 locations in Salem. Visit our website, the Bank of Salem, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
To the bottom of the third we go. Corbin Barrett back to the hill. He's done a good job of stopping the Mountain View Liberty Eagles so far on just a walk. Anderson, 2 innings, 2 hits, 5 runs, 4 of them earned, 6 walks, and 2 strikeouts. As Barrett continues to warm up, he'll face Parker Holden to lead things off here in the third inning for Mountain View. They are the home team here at the Salem High School Baseball Field Complex. This game supposed to be in Mountain View, but rains just would not allow it to happen. So Parker Holden will stand in. Second baseman for Mountain View. Facing Corbin Barrett. Lefty brings it in. There's a swing and a miss. Straight away for this hitter in the infield as well as the outfield. At first and third, they're even with the bags. Deeper at second and short. And in the outfield, not very deep for this young man. The pitch comes home. That's a strike on the outside corner. Corbin painted the corner with 2 quick pitches. Getting hold of swing of the first, taking the second. Wyatt Honeycutt on deck. The 0-2 coming home from Barrett. That curve is in the dirt, back to the screen. One and two. Barrett, a lefty, looks into the right-handed batter Holden and brings the 1-2 home, way high again, 2-2. Thing about Corbin, and I've noticed this, a lot of times he gets way ahead, then tries to tinker and ends up coming to a 2-2 or 3-2 count. Right now it's a 2-2 count. And the pitch coming home. Right down the middle. There you go. Strike 3 call. His first strikeout of the game. And Wyatt Honeycutt will stand in. Honeycutt wearing number 24, playing left field. $5-0 our score. Salem with the lead here against the Mountain View Liberty Eagles on this Monday/evening. The pitch coming home, just missed a little bit low outside. Honeycutt, right-handed batter, gets back in. The stretch by Barrett, and the pitch. There's a swing and a miss. Foul tip, held down 2 by Hayden Sanders. So I mentioned Hayden's defensive ability had been pretty good for a young man. He's just learning. And the 1-1 coming home. There's a pop fly right side. That's out of play. Toward the warm-up area for Mountain View Liberty down in that corner. One and 2 the count to Honeycutt. Dylan Cooper is in the on-deck circle. The top of the order awaits. Salem will have Moody in the top of their order in the 4th. 5-0 Salem to pitch. Curveball and a chopper towards short. Getting it is Connell. The throw across is just in time to get Honeycutt. 6-3 on the putout. 2 down. Cooper will stand in. He grounded out to second his first time on a good play by Richter up the middle. Dillon playing shortstop for the Liberty Eagles. Standing in. Barrett brings it home to him. Fastball up and in. Backs off the young man from the plate. Four in the first, 1 in the second. Salem 5. Mountain View's been skunked so far. The pitch in the dirt. 2-0. Ava will be here tomorrow, 4:30 start time. We'll have that on KSMO Media as well as KSMO AM 1340 FM 95.7. The 2-0 to Cooper from Barrett. It's on its way. Here it is. Inside ball 3. Cooper crowds the plate a little bit. Slightly open stance. Gets back in. He might be taking here, and I would think he would be. The 3-0 pitch. That's a strike. On deck, Gavin Reese, if Cooper can reach. And the top of the Mountain View order starts with Cooper. He's got a 3-1 count. The pitch from Barrett coming home. That's high ball 4 and a 2-out walk. The Tigers will come in around their hurler. Standing in will be Gavin Reese. Talk a little bit about what they want to do here. The umpire give them a few seconds and they'll go out there and break up the congregation. As Reese will stand in. Reese walked his first time, stole a bag, was stranded at second. Gavin Reese now pitching for Mountain View. Right-handed batter gets in. Facing Corbin Barrett. Looks the runner first, brings it home. That's a strike on the inside corner. Right about waist high. Reese looking for something out over the plate, trying to go to right field with that open slot there created by Cooper being at first. The 0-1 from Barrett. Runner going way high. Throw to second base. Going to go way off to the shortstop side of the bag. Otherwise, they might have had him. But Hayden threw across home plate, right across the Barrett pitching mound, and went to the shortstop side of second, and that allowed Cooper to reach without a play. Ball been on the bag, might have been a little different story. So 1-1 that count to Reese. The pitch, there's a foul straight back. Took a little something off, and Reese tried to wait on it, couldn't. Fouled it back, 1-2. That's the count. We're in the bottom of the third. Salem and Mountain View. This is Monday, May the 9th. Salem with a 7-7 record now and 3-2 in the SCA. The pitch coming home and a high pop fly right side down the line, and Martin's not going to be able to get to it. Just out of his reach. Still 1-2 as Reese fouled that one off. Richter gave it a run after as well, but he's kind of cheating up the middle, trying to keep the runner close. And he could not get there. Reese waits. Barrett looks, checks, brings it. There's a foul back off to the screen. Reese walked his first time, stole the base. He's at the plate, runner at second. 2 down, 1-2 the count. Barrett looks, checks. Cooper not moving. The pitch, inside low, good scoop by Sanders. Keeping that runner from moving up. 2-2 the count, 2 down. Barrett looks in, checks, brings it, popped up on the infield and now out of play. Just going to drift out of play. Still 2-2, 2 down. We are in the bottom of the third. Salem won game 1 of this split team doubleheader as they beat Thayer 10-2. They lead this one 5-0. We're in the third. The pitch from Barrett coming home. Just missed outside. 3-2. Noah Jester would be on deck. Getting back in is Reese. Barrett looks at second, checks the runner, brings it, went behind him. Nice job by Sanders to catch that ball. But it's ball 4 back-to-back walks here with 2 down. And Jester will stand in. He flew to center field his first time.
Number 16, Noah Jester.
So Jester at the plate. 5-0 Salem. And now Coach Edwards wants to come out and talk to Barrett. All started with 2 down, a strikeout, a ground out, and then a walk to Cooper and a walk to Reese. Tigers couldn't make a play on a pop fly down the line. It's a tough play, and Martin just couldn't get there, but they had the possibility there of a spectacular playmaking out, but yeah, not as easy as it looks, and so that one's not a big deal. But then you turn around and walk the man. Now it's 2 on, 2 down. And Jester, one of their better hitters at the plate. So Jester, right-handed batter. He flew out to center field his first time as Cade Moody chased it down. He waits. Barrett checks, brings it home way high. Ball 1. Third inning action, Salem High School baseball field complex. Salem and Mountain View, and that pitch misses outside, 2-0. Sanders gets down low underneath, makes the sign. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there by Barrett. Jester had a good cut at it, but didn't come up with it. Two and one to count. 2 down. We are in the third inning as the pitch comes home. Inside, ball 3. Cooper at second, Reese at first. They're on by walks, all with 2 down. Anderson's on deck. Jester, ground ball up the middle. That ball is knocked down by Richter. And the throw to third, but getting back as the bases are loaded. Richter knocked it down to keep it from going through. It'll be a base hit, but the bases are loaded for Jaden Anderson. First hit given up by the Tiger hurler Barrett. Richter did a good job of knocking it down, but nobody at second base, and I don't think they'd have gotten Reese there anyway. So Anderson stands in. Ground out to second his first time. The pitch, a little bit high, ball 1. Jaden, right-handed batter, stands deep in that box. Bases loaded, 2 down. 2 walks, an infield single. And the pitch from Barrett. Swing and a miss. 1-1 to count. Foster is on deck. Pitch coming from Barrett. That's high, 2-1. Corbin really struggling with that upper pitch, getting up too high. It's sailing on him. And he's got a 2-1 count now on Anderson. From the stretch. The pitch. Popped him up, foul, and it's going to go out of play. 2-2. Boy, straight change right here, and Anderson probably be way out in front, but don't know if Corbin actually throws one. Anderson waiting. 2-2 count, 2 down, bases loaded. The pitch to Anderson, here comes, and a line drive in the center, right at Moody. He can't make the catch. 1 run is in, 2 runs are in, another man's going to score, and it's 5-3. So the throw comes home too late. Ball goes through the legs of Sanders, and Barrett picks it up, and a man at third base. Caden Moody on a line drive to center, tried to make a diving catch, couldn't do it. And they cleared the bases, a 3 RBI double. And it's 5-3, and Anderson is now at third base. Went to third on the errant throw home. So now we have a ball game again. Ball was hit hard by Anderson. Moody trying to make that diving catch, couldn't make it. Nobody could back him up because it was dead center. And a fastball inside to Foster. 5-3 our score. 2 walks, a base hit, a double. Man at third base now. On the error. On the throw home. The pitch in the dirt gets away. Man not trying to score. And it's 2-0. And Barrett's hit a roadblock here. Foster hit a 1-hopper over to Martin, who knocked it down and got him out back in the second inning. All started with 2 outs. The 2-0 pitch coming home. Outside ball 3. Plate's getting smaller on Corbin Barrett. You can see the look in his face. Foster waits. Big right-handed batter. So the pitch comes in low. It gets away from the catcher and down to first base on another walk goes Foster. It'll be first and third with 2 outs for Cal Ackland. The Tigers were well in control of this game for a few innings going into this bottom of the third, and wheels fell off with a walk to Cooper, the walk to Reese, Jester's infield single, and then Anderson's double to center field. Moody, not used to having Caden center. Forgot he was out there and didn't really remember who it was, but normally that's Barrett out there, but not today with him on the mound. Caden did about all he could, tried to make that shoestring catch, could have played it safe and 2 runs would have scored, but went for the dive, didn't make it. And now allowed the third run to come around. Ackland stands in. Runners at first and third. 2 down. He flew out to right his first time. Pitch to Cal. Strike on the outside corner. Tying run at first base here in the bottom of the third. Pitch from Barrett comes home. Down in, ball 1, 1-1. Tigers can't wait to get to bat. Seems like a long time. The pitch way high and outside. 2-1. Hayden Sanders needs to be careful of throwing that ball back because Garrett Connell had turned his back on the play and that gotten by Corbin Barrett. That had gone into center field. 2-1 to count. The pitch inside low, 3-1, and Corbin's kind of lost his focus there on the plate. Just can't find it. 3-1 to count. We're in the third inning. Salem and Ava tomorrow, and then Salem and Cuba Wednesday. You can't go burning pitchers with this pitch count rule that they have. 5-3 to score. Mountain View trails the pitch coming in. It's a strike on the inside corner as Ackland started to make his move to first. Right on the edge, 3-2. Runner at first to be going. That's Foster. Barrett ready. And a pitch. Swing and a tap in front of the plate off the hitter. It's a foul ball. 3-2, 2 down. 5-3 our score here in the third inning. Barrett goes back up, straddles that rubber, checks the runner at first, checks the runner at third, and brings the 3-2 pitch home way outside, ball 4, and the bases are loaded again. Eli Moore will be the 9th man to bat in the inning. Moore grounded out to third his first time up. All this started with 2 down. A 2-out walk, infield single, double, and 2 more walks. 4 walks in the inning, 5 on the day. The pitch inside, ball 1 to Moore. Looks like Corbin's almost trying to guide that ball over the plate right now. Not throwing free and easy. From the stretch, the pitch. Check swing, did not go. 2-0. Barrett looks in the sign from Sanders. Brings it. Swinging a line drive in the left, right at Barton, but it bounces in front of him. One run is going to score. The other man stops at third. Jimmy knocked it down. Might have lost that in the sun. He came in like he saw it, then backed up or just stopped. So Moore with the single, the RBI single. And it's 5-4. As Anderson comes in, Foster stops at third. And now Parker Holden will stand in. The pitch, swing and a miss. Got that ball up. Moore stroked it right at Jimmy Barton. It looked like he was coming in to make the catch. Just pulled on the brakes. The ball stopped and bounced up, hit him, knocked it down, and kept no other runs from scoring except the one at third base. As Holden struck out his first time. Barrett trying to get him again. The 0-2 pitch comes home. Lowe gets away, but no advancement by the runners. 1-2. Parker Holden at the plate. Bases loaded. Mountain View has batted around and scored 4 times. Barrett looks in, the sign. The stretch, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Second strikeout for Corbin Barrett, but the damage has been done. 4 runs on a total of 3 hits. There was an error, but it doesn't really make much difference on that error, and there was nobody. I'm sorry, there were 3 left. We have now played 3. We got a close game. Score, Salem 5, Mountain View 4. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
With all the options in car loans, you almost need navigation to see you through. At our credit union, let us steer you through and get a great rate. You're on the right road because we're member-owned and not-for-profit. We belong to you. Riverways Federal Credit Union. Positively different. Online at riverwaysfcu.org. We're federally insured by NCUA. We're an equal housing lender.
We belong to you. There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
Spring deals are going on now at K&H Auto Supply in Salem, where you'll find Lucas Oil Stabilizer for $12.99. Get a body glove seat cover for $29.99, and buy one get one free of Chevron Techron Fuel System Cleaner. K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store in Salem.
Parts City, yeah, Parts City, Parts City.
Whoa. I didn't get that. Oh, man. All right, we are back for the 4th inning. Unfair advantages here. This is not cool. So the Salem Tigers have watched their 5-0 lead evaporate to a 1-run lead, and they'll send up Caden Moody, and then the top of the order with Corbin Barrett and Trethyn Richter. There's sometimes I just can't say Trethyn Richter. I don't know what it is. Maybe we just need to call him Trey. I don't know. So Moody will stand in to face Reese. Salem, I'm sure, will get a hurler up as Barrett really struggled. Pitched well for 2, got in 2 outs for 2 2/3, and then just could not find a plate. Then had to come in, and Moody hits one in the right center. That's a problem. That's going to fall for a base hit. And Moody's going to pull up with that single. As they get it back in, as Cole Smith will throw it to second base. So leadoff single by Moody. So Corbin Barrett will stand back in to the plate. Not on the other side, but on this side of the plate. So leadoff single. Tigers need to add to their 1-run lead here in the 4th. They got 4 in the 1st, 1 in the 2nd. Mountain View has tallied 4 in their part of the 3rd. And the pitch, runner going, and Barrett fouled that bunt attempt back. Lost art in baseball is the art of bunting. Oh, 1 to count. Barrett waits on the left side. Reese just keeps looking over. Pitch comes home off the catcher's glove and back to the screen. That'll be a pass ball. That allows Moody to get to second base. That pitch wasn't that bad, and Ackland just botched it. The ball just hit the side of the glove and bounded away. 1-1 to count. Barrett back in. The pitch comes home. Line drive, base hit into left center. Moody's going to come around. He will try and score. He will score as the center fielder Moore overran the ball, and Barrett into second base. 6-4 Salem Tigers. Barrett slapped that one through the vacated hole of the shortstop for an RBI single and goes to second on the error by the center fielder. He came in with the idea of throwing home, and the ball eluded him, went under his glove. And now Barrett at second base in scoring position for Tre'Than Richter. Ball hit well by Barrett through that hole. They still try and keep him close, and the pitch, curveball in for a strike to Trey Richter. Richter is singled and walked, scored a run. Batting from the left side, facing Gavin Reese. The pitch, high. Not much he could do with that one. From the left side, Richter very patient. Usually can go to left field. That curveball in on the outside corner. Thought that'd be a perfect pitch for Trey to slap that way, but he elected to take it. Probably thought it was off the plate. And it's 1-2. They give him all the left center, so there's a big hole out there. Pitch to Richter. Chopper toward third. Third baseman takes it down. A throw to first is in time, but Barrett goes to third. 5-3 on the putout, and a good job of running by Corbin Barrett when he saw the third baseman had to come in. And when he did, it left third base wide open. Reese tried to get over there but couldn't make it in time, so Barrett is at third with Garrett Connell. So Jester made the play, but he had to vacate the bag, and Barrett took it. Infield in on the left side, back on the right side. The pitch to Connell coming home. That's a strike right down the middle. Garrett took it. Connell has walked and flown out to center. Fly out to center again might just bring in a run. 6-4 Salem. They've tallied a run here in the fourth. Trying to add to it. One down. The 0-1 to Connell. Coming. That's high with a fastball. Salem's been the benefactor of a lot of walks, and so now is Mountain View. 5 of them by Corbin Barrett. Salem also has gotten 5 walks. All 5 of those walks have scored, by the way. Salem. Pitch. Outside fastball. Misses. 2-1. Gavin Reese started the game at third base. Top of the third, he came on to pitch for Jaden Anderson, who struggled with his control. 6-4 Salem, a run in here in the fourth inning. The pitch way high with the off-speed pitch, slipped right out of his hand. 3-1. Caden DuBois on deck. He's been warming up out in the bullpen. Connell waits. The stretch. The pitch from Reese. Here it is. High fly ball fouled on the right side. Got behind that fastball. Drills it way down the right field line. Gavin Reese, right-handed pitcher, rubs up the baseball. Wipes off his hand. He's ready. 3-2 pitch. 1 out to Garrett Connell. Here it comes. Ball 4. Connell takes the walk, low and away. And Caden DuBois will stand in with runners at first and third, 1 out. Second walk for Connell in the game. And DuBois like to put the Tigers ahead. They leave him a big hole on that left side as they're waiting for Connell up the middle, looking for 2. Left fielder shading his eyes from the sun on the horizon. Time is called now. Ball back into play, and umpire tucks it away in the ball bag. 1 out, Connell at first. Throw to first base, and Garrett's back. Jane Anderson over there, kind of trying to tantalize Garrett. DuBois waits. The pitch comes home. That's a strike. Ackland thought about throwing the third, did not. DuBois trying to drive this run home. 6-4, Salem on top. Pitch to Wayne. That's a base hit up the middle. And in front of the center fielder, he throws it into second quickly as DuBois gets a base hit on a line drive up the middle to make it 7-4. Got that one kind of in off the fist, and he drilled in the center. And I don't know if Garrett got a good read on that, but they could have forced him at second base. But he was able to get there in time. But the center fielder Moore fielded on one hop and tried to get it back in. So now Barton stands in. Runners at first and second. 2 runs in here in the fourth. Tigers still trying to rally. Only 1 down. The pitch to Jimmy. Fouled off to the right as he reached for that ball. Off-speed pitch. Haven on deck if the Tigers can keep it going. Only 1 down here in the top of the fourth. 2 runs in. Tigers had a 5-0 lead. Mountain View trimmed it to 1 with a 4-run third, but Salem has increased it back to 3 with 2 more in the fourth. Pitch coming to Barton. Outside corner with a fastball, and it's 0-2. At second, Garrett Connell. At first, Caden DuBois. The 0-2 pitch coming home. Here it is, a swing and a miss. Barton swung right through the fastball. His second strikeout of the day, and the first strikeout for Reese. Haven is singled and grounded out to short. So Reese will try and get out of this inning with no more damage. Connell at second base. DuBois, behind baseman. From the stretch. The pitch. Haven grounds it to the right side and through. A base hit. Here comes Connell. He's going to score as the right fielder botched the ball and he throws it in a second. Overthrows that, and DuBois is going to score on the air, and it's going to be another 5-run lead for the Salem Tigers on the base hit by Haven to the right side. Holden did everything he could to get to the ball. It just eluded him, and then the right fielder Cole Smith overran the ball, and that allowed the run to score easily. Then DuBois scored on the bad throw in as it eluded the third baseman. So a bad throw by Smith on a base hit by Haven. He ends up at second base on that error. And it's 9-4. There's a smash base hit into left field. Sanders trying to drive in a run as Haven will come home to make it 10-4. And the throw comes home for no reason, allowing Hayden to go down to second base. A bad play by Moore in center field, and the Tigers now have a 6-run lead. Hayden got a pitch to his liking. He drilled it up the middle just to the right of Cooper. And Hanger's going to come in and run for Sanders, who went down to second on the throw. 10-4 Salem. Another error, though, has helped out. At least get the runs home a little bit earlier. However, the Du Bois then would have scored on that hit. Pitch comes in, a swing and a miss by Martin on one probably out of the strike zone. 9th man to bat in the inning. Tigers have 5 hits in this inning. Pitch to Martin from Reese. Here it is, right down the middle. Quickly 0-2. Wyatt has popped out to the third baseman and struck out. Big hole on that left side as Hanger gets a good lead at second. Cooper playing way up the middle. And the pitch comes home way outside by the hurler, Gavin Reese. 1-2 to count. 2 down. Salem with a 5 spot here in the 4th inning to make it 10-4. The pitch from Reese to Martin. Up and in. 2-2. Tigers with some key 2-out hits after the Barton strikeout. Haven's big hit. Sanders' big hit. The Tigers added to that lead. 10-4. The pitch. Swing and a foul tip on. No foul tip. It's a strikeout. Throw to first base, and they get Martin by 2 steps. It eluded the catcher Ackland, but he's able to throw out Martin. 2-3 on the final putout. The strikeout to second for Reese, but the Tigers bat around and they score a total of 5 times. They do so on 5 hits. There was, I should say, 1 error, and there's a man left. We have now played 3.5 innings. It's Salem Tigers 10, Mountain View 4, back in 1 minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media. Looking for a local place to buy fresh herbs for your tea? Stop by Magic Herbs in Salem at 109 West 4th Street, where you'll find a variety of jewelry, t-shirts, and candles. Ask about the membership club that gets you free entry into daily events and the ability to buy food from their kitchen. Club members can enjoy free Wi-Fi and coffee too. Call for all the details at 573-453-2221. Magic Herbs is open 7 days a week in downtown Salem.
Your surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Yeah. Well, the Salem Tigers will make some changes here as Caden Du Bois will go to the mound. He will take over there here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Kilburn Barrett will move out to center field, and coming into play third base for the Salem Tigers will be Roy Stevens. He'll take the place of Cade Moody. So here in the bottom of the 4th inning, Stevens will be playing third base. So Barrett out to center field. Caden Du Bois goes from third to the mound, and Cade Moody comes out of the game from center field. Roy Stevens comes in his place, and he'll play third. I believe that's all we have. Okay. So, for Barrett, 3 innings, gave up not that many hits, gave up a total of 3 hits in the game. But 4 runs. All of them earned. And 5 walks in the game. Did strike out 2. So it'll be Wyatt Honeycutt to lead things off. The pitch to him, inside ball 1. So Caden DuBois on to pitch. Here in the bottom of the 4th inning, 10-4 Salem Tigers lead it. The pitch, they're swinging a chopper towards Stevens at third. He has it. Roy's throw is in time. 1 out. Dylan Cooper will stand in. Cooper has walked, scored, stolen a base, and grounded out to second. Cooper playing shortstop for Mountain View. Standing in. Tigers, 4 in the first, 1 in the second. Did not score in the third. Actually went down in order in the third against Reese and then tallied 5 against him in the 4th inning with a little help from a couple of errors. The pitch, that's a strike. 1-1 to count from Caden DuBois. Caden ready, brings it home. Almost hit him. 2-1 to count. Reese will follow here in this, the 4th inning. 10 men to the plate for Mountain View in their 4-run third. The pitch, grounder towards third. Stevens has another one. Roy's throw across, offline, and tagging the runner. He's out as Cooper tried to avoid the tag, and I think he's okay. 5-3 on that put out. Need to teach these guys to throw directly overhand. When they throw that sidearm, that ball going across the field actually tails into the runner. Pitch comes home and another grounder to Roy. He has this one. Then a throw across, offline, and again they tag him. Now he's safe. They say he missed the tag. And so it'll be an error on Stevens. Noah Jester. So Stevens had a chance to set an all-time world record, making 3 assists in 1 inning with about 18 trillion other people. But anyway, his throw is offline. He may still have a chance to do it. Pitch comes home and a pop-up. Back and out of play. The secret of always playing the infield position on the left side is overhand. 3/4 to overhand. That ball stays straight. You can throw it sidearm, but you better allow for the hook. 0-1. A little foul off to the right side. That's going to go out of play and down the hill toward the road. And a little young lady who was walking away with her mom is going to run back to get that ball. That's what you call youthful exuberance. Now run all the way back to mom again. You wish you had that energy. 0-2 to count. 2 down. Noah Jester at the plate. The pitch from DuBois. Here comes. Check swing, and no, it did not go. Well, umpire said it was outside. We knew that, but his swing might have come across the plate. 1-2 to count. Tigers do not appeal. And with a 1-2, another curve and a line drive right back at DuBois. He has it, knocks it down, picks it up, throws him out. 1-3 on the put out to retire the side. No runs, no hits, an error, and there was 1 man left. We have now played 4. Salem Tigers 10, Mountain View 4. We'll come back in 1 minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
Hi, I'm Susie Cahill, Director of Healthy Dent County Fitness Center. Are you looking for a place to begin your journey to better health? Come inside. Never in my life have I been in another atmosphere where everyone was so friendly and eager to help others. It's not just the staff, it's the members. They are so passionate about what they do and so excited to help you. If you're ready to begin your journey to better health, come by and see us.
Land is selling at an all-time high. Backed by almost 4 decades of experience, Big Iron Missouri agents Justin Hubbs and Gage Saulbeamer provide you with a seamless selling experience. They will get your property sold via listing or unreserved online auction. Big Iron Realty has the experience you deserve, proven results, with an enormous viewing audience of buyers, creating higher selling prices. Let's have a conversation. Call Justin Hubbs or Gage Saulbeamer today.
We go to the 5th inning. 10-4 Salem Tigers. On his Monday doubleheader, Salem won the first game way back when against their Bobcats 10-2. They got 10 runs again. What's going on? It must be 10-run Monday. Salem will send up the bottom of the order again. This time, instead of it being Cade Moody, it's going to be Roy Stevens. He'll be followed by Corbin Barrett and then Trayden Richter. I got it right that time. Still Reese on the mound, no change there. As Stevens comes to the plate, the umpires are enjoying a little beverage. So as Roy Stevens stands in, batting from the right side. Here in the top of the 5th inning. Trying to get another rally started with the Salem Tigers. He pops it up foul, backing out of play. We're in the top of the 5th. 0-1 count for Reese. Gavin brings it home right down the middle for strike 2. Salem with a 5-0 lead. Watch Mountain View score 4 in the 3rd. Come within 1, and then the Tigers tallied a 5. Stevens hit off the end of the bat, actually, and that ball had a hook to it. And Honeycutt made a good play coming in on it to keep Roy from getting extra bases. Well hit ball. And Corbin Barrett will stand in. He singled in a run, walked, scored twice, grounded out to first. 10-4 Salem Tigers with the lead. A pitch from Reese. That's a strike outside corner. Lights are on at full blast here at the Salem High School Baseball Field Complex. Long day. A lot of people enjoying the game up on the drive area, underneath the trees, enjoying the night. Pitch gets in the dirt, back to the screen. Some are enjoying the game from inside their vehicle, and if you're joining them here at the ballpark one way or another, being in the bleachers or outside, we're glad you're here. Pitch from Reese coming in is a ground ball towards second base. Easy play there, and making that one is Parker Holden for 2 down. 4-3 on that put out, and Trayden Richter will stand in. Singled, walked, scored, and he also grounded out to third. Richter will stand in. His ground out allowed Corbin Barrett to go to third base, which looked like it might be a good big play in that 4th inning, and possibly was, but it turned out to be that after Connell walked, the base hit by DuBois, another hit by Haven, and a couple of outfield errors really helped out the Salem Tigers. Pitch an outside corner curveball Richter did not like that call, I can tell you. He's ready to pitch to him. Ground ball towards first. Taken there by Anderson. And he'll take it himself for the out. Tigers down in order in that fifth inning. 1, 2, 3. And we'll go to the bottom of the fifth inning. It'll be Jaden Anderson, Hayden Foster, and Cal Ackland. That's coming up in the fifth for Mountain View. We'll be back with that fifth inning in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
Salem Memorial District Hospital believes that our community deserves the very best health care one could offer. We understand that all physicians need the highest quality images to thoroughly treat each situation. With you in mind, Salem Memorial District Hospital has brought these services home, and that includes our new state-of-the-art MRI. Don't waste your time and money driving long distances. Let us take care of you here at home. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
We go to the bottom of the fifth inning. 10-4, Salem Tigers on top. It'll be Jaden Anderson, Hayden Foster, and Cal Ackland. Anderson started this game on the hill, went only 2 innings, gave up a couple of hits, but he walked 6. And the first 5 that he walked all scored. So he stands in from the right side, facing Caden DuBois for the first time. The pitch comes to him, and a line drive base hit in the left center field. Getting over is Corbin Bear, but he couldn't knock it down, and it'll get by him for a double. So Anderson leads off this fifth inning with a double, his second double of the game. And Hayden Foster will stand in. He got a Caden DuBois pitch he liked, and he smacked it out into left center field. Barrett thought he could cut it off, but he couldn't. Ball had topspin hit and just shot right past him. So Foster, who grounded out to first and walked, stands in. Right-handed batter. DuBois brings it to him, and a chopper up the middle towards Connell. He has it, though the first is in time, as Anderson goes to third base. 6-3 on the put out, and Cal Ackland will stand in. So 2 pitches, two swings, 1 out and 1 a double. Ackland has walked, flown out to right. Cal standing in the right side. Chokes up a little bit, takes a little bit low from Caden DuBois. 10-4, and there's a ground ball towards Connell. He'll let the run score to get the out. Throw across is just in time. Ackland's got good speed, and the run does come in to score an RBI ground out to make it 10-5. Eli Moore standing in. Moore single, grounded out to third. Right-handed batter. This guy takes a lot of time to get in the batter's box. Human rain delay. 10-5, and the pitch up and in by Caden DuBois. 10-5 our score. The run here in the 5th for Mountain View. The pitch up and in again, almost the same place. And it nicked him. They said it hit his sleeve. So Moore, who is pleading his case, goes down to first base. And Parker Holden will stand in. Oh, wait a minute. Yep. Honeycutt on deck. The pitch from Du Bois, low and away, knocked down by Sanders. Moore had thoughts of going, but stopped in his tracks. Leadoff double, 2 groundouts have plated him. Pitch comes home, a fastball away, 2-0. A hit batsman to follow. And now Parker Holden, who has struck out twice. Waiting with a 2-0 count. Coach Edwards runs out and talks to Caden Du Bois, who is doing a little landscaping on his landing spot here on the mound. Salem will have Ava come to town tomorrow. It'll be another SCA contest, 4:30 right here on KSMO Media. You can stream it with us on YouTube, our KSMO Facebook stream page, or on our KSMOradio.com Twitch account. Pitch a little bit low, 3-0. You can also listen to it on KSMO AM 1340 or on the FM side 95.7. 3-0 pitch. It's a little bit high. Ball 4 and a hit batsman and a walk. And now with 2 out, another Mountain View rally beginning with a 9th man in the order coming up, Wyatt Honeycutt. Double, 2 ground outs, and then a hit by pitch and a walk. The pitch comes in, a swing and a miss. Du Bois taking over for Barry to win 3 innings. Gave up 4 runs. Foul off to the right side, and it's quickly 0-2. Working in his 2nd inning of work. Two down, the 0-2 pitch comes home. Swing and a foul straight back. Still 0-2 as Sanders retrieves the ball off the screen. Caden Du Bois, right-handed pitcher, working from the stretch. Moore at second, Holden at first, a pitch. Swing and a miss as Honeycutt could not handle the curveball, and down on strikes he goes. And that for Du Bois is his first strikeout. 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, 2 men left. We have now played a total of 5 innings. The score, Salem Tigers 10, Mountain View 5. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
Southtown Furniture. Southtown, where the bargains are. We've got everything from furniture to appliances. Quality floor covering. We won't be undersold, you'll see. To you, that is our guarantee. Southtown Furniture, where the bargains are.
With tax season fast approaching, you might have some questions that you need answered. If so, give the Tax Masters a call. They have over 40 years of experience and can handle all types of accounting services plus certified e-filing. Don't ever let yourself be a slave to the IRS. Come and see Jackie or Beth at Tax Masters, located at 107 West 4th Street here in Salem, or call 729-3001.
We go to the 6th inning. Salem Tigers 10. Mountain View Liberty Eagles 5. Gavin Reese, he's been on the hill since the 3rd inning. He'll be pitching to his battery mate, Cal Ackland, who fires it down to second base as we get ready to play in the top of the 6th. Tigers will send up Garrett Connell, Caden DuBois, Jimmy Barton. Here in the 6th inning, Connell will stand in. Connell on the right side. Reese ready to bring it to him. Outfield deep and straight away, and a curveball inside, ball 1. Doubleheader today, 10-2. Salem over Thayer. They did 10-5 here over Mountain View. That fastball back to the screen. Salem and Ava tomorrow in their final SCA game. Salem and Cuba on Wednesday in their final game. We'll not have that one on KSMO Media due to previous commitments. The pitch, curveball and a swing and a foul. Very defensive swing by Garrett Connell. 2-1 the count. The Tigers' first round in districts will be at Owensville, and they'll take on the St. James Tigers. 2-1 coming home. A foul, again, another very defensive swing. St. James and Salem will play at 4-ish. Before that, St. Clair and Cuba will battle it out. And that will begin around 2-ish. Those games will be at the Owensville High School baseball field, right at the high school complex now, not at the old city park. The 2-2 comes in, a foul by Connell. So that's where districts will be starting Saturday. Again, 2 o'clock is the St. Clair Cuba game, and the Salem St. James game will follow from Owensville somewhere after 4 o'clock. And we'll be there to bring it to you on Saturday here on KSMO Media. 2-2 to count. The pitch from Reese. High, 3-2. Long evening, long afternoon, the ballpark. Started at 3:30 today with a Salem Tiger win. Fastball outside. Connell gets yet another walk, his 3rd walk of this game. Caden DuBois will stand in. He has walked, singled. He's walked twice, actually. Right-handed batter stands in. He singled up the middle. Drove in a run. Pitch, runner going, swinging a foul as Connell looked like he had that base stolen. DuBois will get back in. 2 walks, a single. And the pitch comes home way outside as Connell was baiting Reese. Didn't bite on it. From the stretch, looking is Reese, taking his good old sweet time on that mound. The pitch comes home, a strike throw to second base, way offline. Connell with an easy stolen base. Ackland's throw way off to the second base side of second. So DuBois back in. 1-2 to count as that was a strike on Caden. Has a chance to drive in a run here. 10-5 our score. Pitch from Reese. Swing and a miss. Ball gets away though, and DuBois is going to make it to first base, I think. And he is. They're going to call him out. Wow. And Coach Reardon wants him to appeal to the home plate umpire. Yeah, he definitely missed that call. As though Caden DuBois slid into first base. They tell you never to do that. And he's going to be out because he slid to first base. I guarantee you, you cannot see when the ball hits the bag there. And that has often happened I'm not blaming Caden. It's a good play, but it very rarely goes your way with umpires. That's just the way it is. So he strikes out. He is out 2-3 on the putout. Connell goes to third base. So Barton stands in. He struck out twice and walked. Infield in on the left side. They're back on the right side. Barton stands in. He waits. The pitch from Reese. There's a high fly ball in the center field. That should be deep enough to get Connell home. The catch made by Moore. He throws it into the shortstop. They'll throw it home, but way too late. And Barton with his second sacrifice fly of the day, one in game one and one here in game two, makes it 11-5. So a walk, stolen base, a strikeout, and a move up, and a fly ball. The RBI belongs to Jimmy Barton, and Colin Haven will stand in with nobody on, nobody out. Run in. Salem up by 6, 11-5. Pitch coming to Haven. He swings and grounds 1-2 short. Taken there by Cooper to throw across high and not in time. Anderson went up and got it, but Haven snuck in underneath him. That'll be E6 on the high throw by Cooper. And Sanders will stand in. The inning continues. Ball is hit right at Dylan Cooper. He had it. And seeing that Haven was able to scoot a little bit, tried to rush that throw, it sailed. Anderson caught it, but couldn't come down in time or tag the man. And Haven in, reaching on the air. Sanders is singled, lined out. Grounded out. Pitch coming in is a strike. Salem Tigers trying to get over that 500 mark with Ava coming to town tomorrow. If they do win here today, they'll guarantee themselves a winning SCA record here this year. The pitch, swing and a miss. Good cut by Sanders. Ball tailing away from him. Tiger catcher gets back in. 0-2 to count, 2 down. Top of the 6th inning, 11-5 Salem. Reese, the nods in approval of Ackland's sign. And now Sanders steps out. And we have a ball loose on the floor, on the field. Came off of the sideline from a warm-up area. Now Reese back on top of the hill. Checks Haven. The 0-2 pitch comes home. Runner going, a swing and a miss, and Sanders down on strike. So Reese gets the strikeout, but the Tigers get the run. No runs, no hits. I'm sorry, 1 run, no hits, 1 error, 1 left. We've now played 5.5. To the bottom of the 6th inning we go. The Salem Tigers leading at 11-5. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and would welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
To the bottom of the 6th we go. It'll be a top of the order. Dylan Cooper will stand in. He has walked, grounded out to second, grounded out to third. Gavin Reese will follow. And then Noah Jester. Du Bois back to the hill for the Salem Tigers. And we're ready to get this sixth inning underway. Bottom of the sixth, that is. Salem up 11-5. Earlier today, the Salem Tigers beat the Thayer Bobcats 10-2. Only had 4 hits in that game, but got 12 walks. Took advantage of those walks and beat the Bobcats 10-2. Lead us with 11-5. The pitch is low. Ball 1. Dylan Cooper. Cooper playing shortstop. Wears number 1 on his back. Du Bois ready. Brings this one in. That's a little bit low. 2-0. Strikes have been a premium in this game today. Been a lot of walks, and there's a ground ball up the middle. To Connell. He has it. The throw to first is right on the money. 1 out. 6-3 on the put out. Gavin Reese will stand in. He's walked twice, scored a run, reached on an error by the third baseman. As Roy Stevens' throw was pulled Mr. Martin off the bag. Pitch goes back to the screen by Sanders. 1-0 the count to Gavin Reese. Unofficially in the game. Mount View received 5 walks from Corbin Barron. They also have gotten a walk and a hit batsman from Caden Du Bois. The 1-0 coming home, and there's a high fly ball. Short left field. Connell backs out, makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Jester will stand in. He is singled, scored, flown out to center. And also hit a line drive back to Du Bois, who knocked it down and threw him out. 11-5 our score. Salem Tigers with the lead. The pitch comes home from Du Bois. That's high with a fastball. Lights pretty much in full effect now. As the pitch comes in, there's a pop foul to the right side. Martin cannot get to it. Du Bois does a little bit more landscaping out there around the rubber. 1-1 count, 2 down, 6th inning. The pitch, the chopper up the middle. Connell has it. The throw to first base. You're right there on the money. And down in order goes Mountain View in the 6th inning. 1, 2, 3. We go to 7th inning. Salem Tigers lead this one 11-5. Back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
When I meet a new loan customer, I try to drop everything that I was working on prior to them coming in my office and focus directly on what their needs are at the time, whether it be a new car, their first house. I focus directly on what they are telling me and what they are needing. And it doesn't matter if it's a small $1,000 loan or a $200,000 house. I try to treat every client the same.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
Yeah, 21 runs so far, yeah. And we're back to the top of the 7th inning. It'll be Reese again out there for Mountain View. He's done a good job of coming in for Anderson, though he has given up 6 runs. He just had really one bad inning, and that was the 4th inning when the Tigers got 5. Didn't get a lot of help from his outfielders with a couple of errors out there. They allowed the Tigers just to run rampant on the bases, so that really did hurt him. But it'll be Wyatt Martin to lead things off here for the Salem Tigers. Roy Stevens will follow. Then the top of the order, Corbin Barrett. We are in the 7th. as Reese try and shut down the Tigers here and give Mountain View their chance in the bottom of the inning. And that pitch off the glove of Mr. Cal Ackland. Gets it back out to the pitcher. Martin has struck out, popped out, and struck out. So he's 0 for 3. Quickly 2-0 to Wyatt Martin. Reese brings another one, fastball high. Don't know what Mountain View's schedule is this week, but I'm sure it's probably kind of crowded again. Pitch is down and in, ball 4. So leadoff walk to Wyatt Martin. And Roy Stevens will stand in. He lined out to left his only plate appearance.
Number 7.
I'm sure Coach Hedden does not want to use another pitcher if at all possible. And with districts coming up for them just as well, Salem. Need to save a few arms for that. Just don't know how many pitches these young guys have thrown. 11-5 our score. Salem with the lead. Stevens waits. Right-handed batter. The pitch takes a strike. Good fastball right at the letters. Great afternoon. Been a nice evening. Good day for Salem baseball so far. The pitch, low and away, gets away. And Martin going for second base. The throw down there is not in time. Pretty close. And Coach Hedden does not agree. He thinks they got Martin on the back. And his foot was off the bag. Pass ball off the glove of Ackland to the screen. And Martin, who's not the fleetest of foot, made it down to second base by the narrowest of margins. Stevens waits. Big hole on that left side. The pitch to Roy, and he fouls it off to the right. 1-2. Stevens came in and got a hanger and lined it in the left. The ball kind of tailed right back to the left fielder, Honeycutt. His first time up. Roy waits the pitch. There's a foul back off the fist. Back to the screen. Back in the batter's box. Gavin Reese, the sign from Ackland, brings it in. Curveball and a swing and a foul right at the plate. One and two to count. We are in the seventh inning. Top of. Martin at second base. New body out. Roy Stevens waiting at the plate to pitch. That's high. 2-2. Good fastball, but out of the strike zone. Pitch comes to Roy, and a swing and a miss. He struck him out with a good fastball in the outside corner. That strikeout for Reese is his third. And Corbin Barrett will stand in. Corbin got a base hit, an RBI, walked, he scored twice, grounded out twice. Pitch coming to Corbin, a curveball that gets right through the catcher, but hit the umpire's shin guard and stayed right at the feet of Ackland. As dusk falls upon us, the throw to second base goes into center field. Martin now going to try to make it to third. They may get him, eludes the third baseman, and goes in the Tiger dugout, I think. Did it not go in the dugout? I thought it did. No. If it did, he should be awarded home. I guess it did not go in the dugout. We cannot see the dugout, but the guys were jumping around like it did. I had to assume it did. It did not. The air on the pitcher trying to pick off Martin at second. He threw it over the shortstop's head, Cooper. And so Martin down at third on the E1 on the pickoff. Now the ball short left field. Honeycutt makes the catch. No advancement by Martin. And Trevathan Richter will stand in. So 2 down. Barrett did not drive that ball very far. Martin, to mention, not the quickest of foot. These are bigger guys. It takes them a little while to start. Once they get going, they're good. But the initial step or two, it's a tough one. Ball blocked there by Ackland up the first baseline, but Martin does not try and advance, and Reese covered the plate. So Wyatt, probably been an adventure on the base pass for him. Stealing, going to third, diving, sliding. Man, it's crazy. Pitch comes home way high to Richter. 2-0. Reese trying to overthrow that ball in the bottom of the 7th inning for Mountain View. It will be Anderson, Foster, and Ackland. 2-0 to count. The pitch coming to Richter. The ground ball towards short. Cooper has it to throw to first, and it's not in time. No way. He calls him out, and Coach Reardon is not happy about this whatsoever. He was by him by a good step, but they call out Trevathan Richter, 6-3 on the putout, and that keeps him from getting an RBI and an infield single. No runs, no hits, a walk, 1 man left. We've now played 6.5. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning, but the umpire's getting tired. It's 11-5, Salem Tigers on top. We're going to come back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask Inman Insurance in Rolla and Salem if auto owners make sense for you.
Duncan Family Chiropractic provides chiropractic care to everyone from newborn to elderly. Dr. Duncan treats wellness, sports injuries, chronic ear infections, pregnancy, and more. Ask Dr. Duncan about your full line of supplements, including Juice Plus and standard processed supplements, as well as pain relief, BioFreeze products.
Caden DuBois back to the hill. He'll try and close it out here as the Salem Tigers try and sweep this doubleheader, 1 from Thayer and then 1 from Mountain View. And Sanders, the first one up. Anderson, I should say. Fouls it back. Hayden Sanders with a sign and pointed up in the air. This is where it went. And he gets back out behind now since it's getting a little dark out there. Harder to see the ball. Pitch from DuBois. That's low and outside. Caden's come on and given up a run. That back in the 5th inning on a double. Leadoff double and a couple of ground outs, and this one swung and fouled back. Done yeoman's work to come in. It's only given up that 1 hit. Pitch comes home. It's in the dirt. Knocked down 2-2. Zane Anderson, who's at the plate now, started this game. 2 innings, 2 hits, 5 runs for them were earned with 6 walks and 2 strikeouts. Big right-handed batter. He's had a couple of doubles. The pitch, curveball, strike 3 call. He was fooled, and he could not pull the trigger. Strikeout number 2 for Caden DuBois, and Hayden Foster will stand in.
Number 30, Hayden Foster.
Foster has walked, grounded out to short, grounded out to first. Big right-handed batter. Pitch from DuBois. There's a swing and a miss. Fastball on the inside corner. We're in the 7th inning. 11-5 Salem Tigers. Long night at the ballpark. 0-1 to count. Pitch comes home. It's right behind him with his bat. And it's 1-1. Cal Ackland on deck. One and 1 to count, one down. Bottom of the 7th inning, the pitch. Outside, missed the plate, 2-1. Fastball by DuBois. He's ready. The next one comes in. A swing and a miss. Good pitch on the outside edge, just above the belt. Hayden Foster. Big right-handed batter with a 2-2 count. The pitch and a swing and a grounder towards Richter. Has the big hop. Throws the first. 2 down. And Ackland will come in. Tigers going for that doubleheader sweep to get over 500 for the year at 8-7. And 4-2 in the SCA if they can hang on for one more out. Pitch from DuBois comes home and a grounder to the right side. Martin gets it, trying to race to the bag. He gets there in time, and this game is over. Salem Tigers defeat Mountain View Liberty Eagles by a final score of 11-5 and sweep the doubleheader here at Salem against the Thayer Bobcats and also the Mountain View Liberty Eagles. Fun time for all to be had, right? No doubt about it. Salem Tigers win it 11-5, and they won the first game 10-2. And we'll come back in a minute and a half with the Riverways Federal Credit Union post-game show right after this short pause. Stay with us on KSMO Media.
If you have the audacity to believe a financial advisor should talk with you, not at you.
If you believe access to your financial advisor should be a right, not a privilege.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and Think Time make a difference.
Join us.
Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
Call Joe Brand in Salem at 729-3831.
Relationships. It's not just being on a first-name basis. It's a partnership built on trust. This is Scott Ball, president of the Bank of Salem. Since 1883, the Bank of Salem has been serving our local community with the kind of personal service and professionalism that builds relationships. We've earned the trust of our customers with over a century of strength and stability, never once changing our name or compromising customer service. Stop by one of our 2 locations in Salem. Visit our website, the Bank of Salem, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
Welcome back, Salem High School Baseball Field Complex. I just thought I heard an owl. Whoo. Anyway, maybe Salem Tigers sweep the doubleheader today as we take a look at the Riverways Federal Credit Union post-game show. Tigers scored 4 runs in the first, 1 in the second, 5 in the fourth, 1 in the sixth. Mountain View got 4 in the third and 1 in the fifth. And the Tigers win 11-5. Game started out with a lot of walks again, just like we've had in the game previously with Thayer. As Anderson started, Jade went 2 innings, gave up 2 hits, 5 runs, 4 of them earned, 6 walks, 2 strikeouts. Then Reese came on. He just had really 1 bad inning in the 4th inning. He gave up 5 hits in that inning and 6 runs, 5 of them earned, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts in his 5 innings of work. And that was really the bad inning he had. He did give up a run in the 6th inning on a walk to Garrett Connell. Still on base, a strikeout, a sac fly, and home he came without even a hit. Benefit of a hit. The Salem Tigers, Corbin Barrett went 3 innings, gave up 3 hits. One of them a bases loaded triple to Jaden Anderson that drove in 3. 4 runs, they were all earned, 5 walks, 2 strikeouts. Dubois came on and went 4 innings, 1 hit, 1 run. It was earned, walked 1, strikeouts 2. He did hit 1 man, did Caden Dubois. So a little hit by pitch on that. Nice hitting tonight. Colin Haven with a couple of big hits in this game. And a lot of guys came through with some big hits. Garrett Connell, 3 walks, but scored 3 times on every walk he had. Caden Dubois had a big single in that 4th inning. The Salem Tigers got their 5 runs in. Trevathan Richter got a base hit in that 2nd inning to drive in a run. Corbin Barrett had a nice base hit in that 4th inning to drive in a run. And Caden Moody started out that 4th inning with a base hit to get things started. So nothing wrong with that whatsoever. And Hayden Sanders, an RBI single as well. Actually, 2 RBIs came in on his. He had a ground out in the 1st inning that drove in a run, and the base hit drove in another. Like I said, Haven with a couple of RBIs on base hits in that game for the Salem Tigers, who, again, only finished with 7 hits but had 11 runs in the game. So a good job by the Salem Tigers, and, very, very entertaining games, except for the walks. You don't want to see all the walks if we don't have to, but it just seemed like the pitchers just couldn't find a groove, and then when they did find a groove, they were able to go and to get through the game very quickly. So Salem wins game 1 over the Thayer Bobcats 10-2, and then they sweep the doubleheader here against Mountain View by a final score of 11-5. Salem now 8-7 on the year. They're 4-2 in the SCA. That win over Mountain View guarantees the Tigers will be above 500 in the SCA no matter what happens tomorrow when they host the Ava Bears as they come to town. 4:30 game time start, 4:15 with Tiger Talk and Coach Tony Edwards here on KSMO Radio. For Jim back at the station, for Krista, for Ben, my name is Stan Stevens. Thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed the Riverways Federal Credit Union postgame show here at the Salem High School Baseball Field Complex. Salem wins both games 10-2, game 1 over Thayer, 11-5, game 2 over Mountain View, and now 8-7 on the year. Have yourselves a great rest of the evening, and good night from the High School Baseball Field Complex.
Salem Tiger Sports on KSMO Media was brought to you by Salem Memorial District Hospital, K&H Auto Supply, Farm Bureau Insurance Willie Strader Agent, The Bank of Salem, Napa Auto and Truck Parts, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, Town and Country Insurance, Tax Masters, Southwest Baptist University, Salem Campus, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Healthy Dent County, Southtown Furniture, State Farm Insurance Cameron Irway Agent, Magic Herbs, Big Iron Realty, Inman Insurance, Progressive Ozark Bank, Living the Dream Outdoor Properties Incorporated, That Special Touch Florist and Gifts, Wilson's Mortuary, Riverways Federal Credit Union, Angry Bear Arms. And thank you for watching Salem Tiger Sports right here on KSMO Media.